Since its inception, Twitch has been responsible for creating moments that we'll remember forever.
So listen, I'm gonna hide the evidence, all right?
Drama, sadness, and hype all abound in the broadcasted lives of esports pros, streamers, and even special one-offs like Twitch Presents. Kappa dominates sarcasm, PogChamp and TriHard bring the hype, and BibleThump harnesses our sorrow. However, when it comes to humor, a staple of Twitch, no emote dominates so completely as LUL. But believe it or not, LUL wasn't even an official Twitch global emote until recently. To find its origins, we have to go back to 2013. LUL actually started life as a photograph of John TotalBiscuit Bane, a popular figure in the video game community. Now known for game reviews and his love of both StarCraft and Warcraft, Bane's involvement in gaming goes back into the distant past.
This is World of Warcraft Radio. My name is TotalBiscuit, and I have to fill 2 hours with talk and general drivel.
At MLG ANAHEIM 2013, event photographer Jonathan Tyag, also known as It's Just a Tank, took this now famous image of TotalBiscuit. The image would come to be used on TotalBiscuit's Twitch stream as a sub-emote called Cynical Laugh. However, Tank later claimed that the image was used without his permission, and he issued a takedown request for the original image in July 2014. Bane claimed Tank made no attempt to contact him before issuing the takedown request and would have gladly paid for rights. Tank said his issue was that the emote was hidden behind a paywall. It was a sub-emote only after all. Had it been free for all to use, he said he would have had no issue. Now here's where things get really interesting. While Cynical Laugh was gone as a sub-emote for the moment, it was also added to Better Twitch TV. Better Twitch TV is a browser add-on that enables new emotes on Twitch, but you only see them if you have the add-on installed. If you don't, all you see is the command used. The emote's command was LUL, and because anyone can install BTTV, that meant the emote was available to everyone. So the add-on was able to use the original contested Cynical Laugh image that Tank had taken, and it was through Better Twitch TV that the emote and command became popular.
Well, Lottie frickin' da!
Why name it LUL in the first place, though? The term had begun to gain popularity as a distortion or variation of LOL, or laughing out loud. Some sources suggest that it stands for lame, uncomfortable laugh, which seems pretty unlikely. My favorite is that if you say LOL, lol, out loud, it usually sounds more like lol. The term LULZ and For the LULZ had previously been connected with hacking group Anonymous and internet culture generally as early as 2007. It meant doing something just for the laughs, or just for the hell of it. Of course, the media back then was a lot less savvy to internet culture, and so we got reports like this.
They attack innocent people like an internet hate machine.
They get laughs. They enjoy doing this. They get what they call lulls.
But truly epic lulls come from raids and invasions, branded on the anonymous websites with an I, like their nationwide campaign to spoil the new Harry Potter book ending.
Attention children! Voldemort kills...
The connotation that LUL has implies that you're laughing at someone or something specific. It's not really a general laughter, but more often targeted and often with a generous amount of cynicism. Perfect for the cynical Brit himself, TotalBiscuit. Another thing that's definitely true about LUL is that it means dick in Dutch. I'm not kidding. It means a big ol'
One-eyed monster! Step right up and see the one-eyed monster!
Anyways, LUL had a greater destiny than simply remaining a BTTV emote. In August 2016, TotalBiscuit teased Cynical LUL, a new version of the emote, on Twitter. It featured a stylized depiction of the expression seen in the original photograph, thus avoiding further legal issues with the photographer. But the real coup came on September 1st, 2017, when LUL was made a global emote. It should have been a big moment for the emote. The problem? Twitch used TotalBiscuit's new 2016 version of the emote and not the LUL that BTTV fans were used to. And because it used the same command, LUL, it caused some disruption with fans. TotalBiscuit explained that due to the previous dispute with the photo, Twitch wouldn't use the original. And to his credit, he took some enjoyment from the outrage, offering up this new subscriber emote that used the rallying cry of BTTV LUL loyalists. Not my LUL. Thankfully, Twitch revolution was averted when the original LUL emote was reinstated as LUL. That's right, capital L's, small u.
Well, hallelujah.
And that's the story of LUL, but one thing that always bothered me is whether everyone using LUL in chat even understood that it was a BTTV emote. What percentage of viewers simply parroted LUL, understanding it instinctively as a form of LOL, without BTTV actually installed? We'll never know for sure, but if you're one of those people, nice work. LOL.
Man, what the fuck is with these endings? Every week it gets worse and worse. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
I wish people could understand that this setup is like the camera and your face. Like, I is right next to the lens, basically, but in the background, so like I can immediately see if I fucked up. Like, it's like there's no time. No, you're like somebody's needling you or like bamboo under the fingernails. You're like, okay.